Welcome, Moon Bunny VTuber Jueri. Today we're building the GETTER arc. We did not finish the legs. It's almost, what, 2 weeks? 2-3 weeks now, I think, since we last visited this guy. We don't have a lot done. We have a decent amount, I think, but nothing too crazy. We were fanboying over how buff this guy is, like just how much chest muscle he has. In comparison to how flat his backside is, but that's not what you look at. You don't look at the back, you look at the front of the model kit, right? So that's what we're doing today. That should be I want to say there's one more stream after this, just because we have to also do the weapons and like a few other things too. It's not just, I think that's really it. But yeah, hello, happy Saturday. It's kind of busy in the Moon Bunny household because we're preparing for I don't know what you call it. Because I think in our language you call it Chengming, which is like a yearly grave cleaning thing. And what we do is that we visit our ancestral gravesite, and then we also bring and prepare a lot of food for them, and then we do some prayers. And so it's kind of busy. It's supposed to be hosted tomorrow morning, so that's why it's been kind of crazy and hectic. But that's not what we're here for. Okay, we're here for this guy here. It has been 10,000 years. I apologize for that, but I'm trying to get better about it. Let me get you guys situated. Copper Chef, hello. Welcome in. Adonis, welcome. Then it says hello. MP, change, get an arc. Yes. Hi, new, welcome. Chicatori, hello. Fruit Ponty, welcome. Surprise? High grade check. Does it actually exist? I think it might exist, right? It's been a while. I just remember seeing how goofy the pinstripe legs were. I'm not really a fan. Welcome. Hanamja, welcome. Vinewood, welcome. Hello chat, how's everyone? Hello Sleepy. I went into deep slumber for a stream, so I apologize for the delay again. Joshua Kitty, welcome. Channel to us. Show, someone's a little late. Just a tiny bit, Latery. Oh, late. You guys hurt me whenever you call me literary, because it's not true. I mean, it's true, but like, we don't have to say what is true, you know? Welcome DXI, Sonic, Troll Life, welcome in. It's been way too long. It has been a long time. Chuni, welcome. Archie, Delty, hello. Hello. I should have done like a pre-recorded video. No, I don't think it's the same. How do you guys feel about streamers who put pre-recorded videos as a live stream? Does that feel fake to you guys? I don't know. I've seen it a couple of times around. I think I've seen karaoke that are pre-recorded and then sent off as live streams. But I'm not sure about build streams. Maybe it's not worth it for you guys. Bruce FYI, welcome. Hi Grandma. Whoa, I'm still young. I still have my full hair color and everything. Lasha, welcome. Audio Surgic, 2 S's, it's been too long. I think we're getting to the repeat of names now. I think. Hi Luke. Hello, so Anime Boston. Yeah. So Anime Boston's happening and just like a handful of dairies out and about, and somehow they're able to meet each other. It's kind of crazy to me because I don't recall you guys ever doing face reveal of what you guys look like. But somehow you guys are making it work, so yeah. If that's the case, I might just for the next con maybe I might ask Vino, who's a resident artist alley dairy, to hold a couple items at the booth for you guys to have hand out. Oh, thank you for the member for 16 months with all the emotes there. Woman esthetician, Foxy, hello. True, your nail looks very nice tonight. Oh, thank you. I'm not gonna show you the other nails because low-key they look kind of chopped. I was hastily doing it right before stream, so it's not exactly the most presentable nails, but it will do for now. I shall be doing that. Something late for D&D, laugh at him. You guys are still having D&D. I thought you guys were putting that on like a pause for season 2 or something. I don't think it's gonna swing right back. Tired? Yeah, today's like a sleepy energy kind of vibe. What? A guy did that once so he could kill his wife? What? The point is just a video, I think. No, it'd be very funny if you pre-recorded reaction and then you name dropping regular jump scared them. Hi John, what the heck? How does she know? Oh, That's cause when I pre-record a build stream, it would be like, no, I can't lie to you guys like that. It's so weird. Maybe if it's a karaoke stream, I might consider it, but if it's like a build stream, it's different. There's a different vibe for it. There's like no reason for a build stream to be pre-recorded and live stream. You might as well just build it then. But for karaoke, it makes sense because maybe you want to practice and put in the good cuts or something of that nature, right? Or maybe you have people sleeping at the hour that you're doing karaoke, so you have it pre-recorded. It just does not make sense to do a pre-record build. Give you a quick one. I don't know if you find me up. I lost my Discord account. Oh, okay, that's actually good to know. Just so we can, just in case, we can always have the band hammer ready to take care of that. We do have a reaction tank today. I don't use it too often, but I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to give you guys like a little fidget toy on screen to use. You guys don't really have that on YouTube, so I thought I'd just give it to you guys to have fun with. Show your chicken battle scar. It got better. It got better. In case you guys don't know, we no longer have roosters. In summer, we raised some chickens. We had 2 hens and 2 roosters. We swapped off a rooster for a hen because Papa Han's friend, he has 12 hens and 1 rooster, so he could use a 1 or 2. Howdy! Hello, Ginja! Hello, hello! And then we had 1 rooster. He was very beautiful. But then we got a snitch in the neighborhood, so we had to give him away. So now we just have 3 hens, and now I'm no longer being attacked. I am dense because I thought I was being attacked because I was like a top rooster. He saw me as a threat, but I think he likes me. I think he was trying to mate with me the entire time. That's why I'm being like pinched and everything. This is going away soon, I think. I hope so. And then this one here, it's gotten a lot better. You can't see the 1 scar here. That's gone now. This one does still around, but I think over time this can like fade away more than it is right now. Alright, that's enough pleasantries. I'll get to the build portion of this, but I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, the hens are laying 3 eggs a day. So we have 3 eggs a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, right? But I don't eat eggs every day, so when I was in my finals weekend, with the editing and everything, I didn't eat that much eggs, so the eggs started piling up a little bit. So recently I did a batch of marinated eggs to hopefully get rid of them. It gets kind of overwhelming, not gonna lie. I think 3 hens is like a really nice number. You don't really need more than 3 hens unless you're a major protein bro, I guess. I did get attacked. I got attacked because if you don't know, roosters, when they mate their hens, they will like grip the back of their head and pull it up really hard because it's supposed to make their backside go upwards and for them to, you know, do the mating ritual stuff. And so it's crazy because the rooster is literally, he's not pecking my skin, he's literally holding on to my skin, like really pinching it really hard if I'm not careful. So I noticed that mayhaps it's not because he sees me as a threat and sees me more as a mate, because he's not doing to anyone else except me. So I don't know. I don't know. It's me. I'm being dense. We don't eat roosters! Stop! Why is everyone's so mean? Everyone's so mean to me. They're always like, oh, why are you gonna eat your roosters? Oh, your roosters is gonna be eaten soon, right? I'm like, guys, I can't eat something that I raised in my own 2 hands. I have too much of an attachment to my animals that I raise. People who do that, you can do that. I just can't. Do I ask you people if you're eating your pets, huh? You own a pet dog. I'm not like, oh, you're eating your dog for dinner. Like, no. But for some reason, people seem really casual about it as a rooster owner. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so we're gonna build the joints for this. When are you holding Penelope? Building Penelope? Building Penelope? Why? Penelope's too big. I can't. It's bigger than me. I don't like that. Scars from the RD Zazabi. Damn. How lame would that be? Ha. getting a scar from building something? That couldn't be me. Never ever happened. Although your stockpile picked up a second copy of the POS known as the Unicorn Master Grade, specifically the Banshee with the proper armors for the first appearance. Oh, okay, okay. We are really getting our backlogs up to numbers. Did you rest well at least? Yeah, I would say so. I knocked out. No dreams whatsoever. It felt like I was in a time capsule. Set an alarm for 25 minutes and I slept for 40, so... maybe I'm okay. I should be fine. You love eggs? You think you love eggs until you have them every day and it's like, The scars, low-key kinda cool. But I stand wanting to fade. No, it's not cool. Maybe for a guy it's cool. I want princess hands. Okay. Now, if I get married, I have to go cover it up with some makeup. But I think by the time I get married, it's already be gone. There's no way it's gonna be with me until then, right? Don't bother eating roosters unless they have meat breed and young. It is young. I don't know about meat breed though, because he looks like he should be meat bred. Because he's so big. Okay, so we have this cleaned off, and we have this piece. And we need one more piece, which is D5. That will give us our little first piece here. The leg unit joints here. This one, let's see. To replace my Penelope, I should buy a high-grade Penelope. You're crazy. The axe looks good. It is good. You can see slightly a little bit of the molding kind of not be as smooth, but it's nothing too crazy that bothers me that much. You got one of your grails! What is it? I didn't think someone with like almost 300 kits in the backlog can have a grail. You seem like you've already accomplished it all. I have scars from building Chinese kid. Those things are sharp. Yes! That I will believe wholeheartedly. You do have eggs every day? You should get a chicken. They're really low maintenance. We just put out food and they just roam around, eat grass. I don't even dad had to cut grass this year because they're eating all the grass anyways. Hi, Alfalfa, tomboy princess, thanks. It's cute. Elusive 33. No, this guy is trolling. He said he has a tongue shot around. Okay, what is that? No, you're brain rotted. That's crazy. You already married to Bandai and their Gunpla art, etc. Some of you guys were shipping me with Bandai, calling it Jueri Bandai. That's not right. It's like dating my boss. That's not how it works. Can't do that. All right, let's see if we put these together. These are usually sandwiched, I think. Okay, so it should be. It's been a bit, so we still have it. Morning, welcome, Tanichi. You gotta find a dude who will accept you for all of you, chicken scar and bald head and all. What the heck? You guys have been getting too comfortable with those discriminatory remarks. Hi, Deckcat, welcome. Whoa, thank you! Thanks so much for the gift, remember. Oh, it didn't say who he gave it to. That's interesting. I appreciate that a lot, NSS. You can't because you live in an apartment? You can. The hands are very quiet, I would say. Oh, there he goes, coming through. Getting... Trini got one. Nice. So this does not do this thing where it's like one page at a time. This thing should go across, I think. I'll have to do it twice. That makes sense. Okay, I see. The first two rows are shared joints, and then the bottom two are supposed to be their left and right parts. Okay, let's try. I'd like to build them at the same time, but I don't think it's interesting to watch because you don't see it come together that fast, right? So I'll try to do one at a time. Hi Kaze, marrying for PLAMO ceremony. I feel like I can't do that. I feel I need to pay for my PLAMO. It don't seem like it's very nice to be like, yeah, I just gave you PLAMO. try to when I can. Recommend Tall Goose? Man, I watch chicken shorts and I do watch duck shorts and other shorts of birds of sorts. Do you know quail eggs? Those guys are willing to die for some reason. They're like creatures that want to jump off the ledge all the time. There's quail eggs are very small like this, and they're supposed to be, I don't know, they pop out a lot of these eggs. And people talk about duck eggs. Those are really big too. I can't. I think ducks are... I could own a duck, but something about ducks don't really appeal to me. They're cute, but not something I would own. Need to like shape this down, I think. A slight nub mark left on here. Hi, welcome, cool guy. Also, you stop Unicorn from committing his domain expansion, no directional spending. What does that mean? Having more than one copy, Unicorn? You should do legs first, then head and the rest. I think for RGs, they commonly start with the legs first, interestingly. Ooh, did I over snip that? No, it looks fine. Sometimes I'm a little bit paranoid. I'm cutting a little too deep. You got a proof? Quail eggs delicious? Yeah, but quails are kind of interesting creatures. It's definitely a different kind of experience raising those. Ew! Ew. You guys know how Lethargic has a spreadsheet of his model kits? I think he's quietly checking them off and stuff, but he said he has a grail kit. I think you're... You spent money for this? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know you. I didn't know you're this type of person. Look at that. You know this is like the AI slap for kids. Why would you buy this? Get horse shorts a fair amount. They're fun too. Farm animal shorts are fun. You guys find this interesting? Oh my gosh. Alright. Who is the model kit maker for this? It just says stickman keychain. Yo, those feet, bro! What? Ew! This is so gross. Put this away. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's in I don't care if it's in Fortnite. I care about the model kit hobby. That should not be made. There's so many things out there that are not made into model kit that should be made into model kits, but they made this stupid little thing out here. Take the AI stuff and make their own and steal the AI. What even is that? It's the beams that the kids are into these days. Tongue. Sorry. I don't really know. I never watched it. I just know from osmosis. Everything I learned about it is against my will. That's the worst part. Big kit patch potential, those girls. Those feet are too articulate. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me see if I can shape this down. Well, looks like I want to discolor it a little bit. I did the best I could when I was trying to snip this, but I don't know. Alright, it's fine. I think there's like a tiny little scab here. Dirt, I guess we're gonna build a Mazinger, please. I will. I might. I just remember in the anime, or sorry, in the game I was playing, Super Robot Wars Y, we have to bring that back up. I also need to finish Ace Combat. I keep saying that every time I think about my limited stream slot. I like Mazinger, but I don't know if I'm like attached to the character. What was his name? The pilot name is Tetsuya, I think it was. I see Tetsuya, but I don't really get a sense for his character all that much. Let's see, foot. A 21. 21. Wow, look at that. Nice little rose. Of course you'd be interested in blood. Yo! Yo! It was just in my face. Disgusting. It was in my face. What can I say? Hi, Jueritica. Been a while since I tuned in. Get her arc? Yeah! I a little key, I've been my arc for it. Give me money, some water. Oh, is it different? Oh my gosh. When did you get a USCGSA files? I've always had it. It's my first purchase ever. I bought the glass nail filer from USCGS, and the first time I talked about it, someone said I got scammed. I don't know the pricing of these things in the hobby. They gave me, I think, they gave me 3 glass nail filers with different shapes at the ends. I paid $9 or $10 for it, and someone said that was too much. So ever since that incident, I've been more careful of asking you guys if this is the right price point for things. Hi, welcome MJ. Great Mazinger is like the Zeta Gundam of the Mazingers. Oh. We didn't get to the part yet? I didn't think there was more to the Mazinger plot. Yo, don't ask him if he's gonna be reviewing meme model kits like that. He's not that type of person. He's very serious about the hobby. Dang, your car is going through some things. That's rough. Mazinger is really great. It just stretches. What do you mean, the model kit or the series? Okay, so lighting is just cleaned, so we can put this foot down. I forgot how much of a clown shoe he's wearing for his feet. Ugh. Clean. This looks like... what is it? Looks like the bottom portion of those Pac-Man shoes they got for them rich people for some reason. So I need to do a couple of things. This is a kind of complicated step because it has so many parts going in and out of it. We have to put this one together first, and then we can start putting in the piece inside of it. A10 and A9, so it should be these 2 gold pieces here. Gold injection for some reason is always a little suspect. Most colors are pretty solid, but for some reason gold just has that sort of swirl in them. Should see if I can finish A7 soon. Maybe you can get John Bandai to have his twin for GameSign involve you with the AC8. I wonder about that. Because they actually have like a application for creators for their Bandai Namco section. Maybe because I don't play a lot of games in general. They said to try again in a couple months, so I should try that again. Feels bad, man. Okay. SRW, why doesn't adapt Mazinger? It adapts Mazinkaiser, which is the 3rd entry. Whoa, okay. I do recall you guys bringing in different titles. I didn't realize there were so many variations of it. It's Mazinger Z, then Great Mazinger, and then Mazinkaiser. So we got to the middle of that franchise. I kind of like it though. I enjoy Tatsuya. He's like an righteous, upright guy. Hi, welcome M Kaiser. Wow. 不好这不这好这崩这能shucks, I'm really bad with numbers. Numbers in Dittu is difficult. So this is cleaned out. This is a piece we need to get out too. The Mazinkaiser OVA is sort of a spin-off from the Great Mazinger. The original anime in the 70s was Mazinger, Great Mazinger, and then Grendizer. Oh, yeah, you guys really know your stuff. Really impressive. Hi Shadow, is that GETTER? I've always heard people sing his praises. Is that good? I currently use a basic set of cutters I got from Gundam base. Should I consider the upgrade? Ooh, that's a good question. I think I'm assuming you're like intermediate advanced builder maybe. In my opinion, you should always use a double bladed nipper like these ones here, where it has blade on both sides on either side of this, because these are single bladed nippers, so only one side is really that sharp. It's nice. It leaves you less of the cleaning when you snip off this stuff for model kits. I definitely recommend it, but there is a cheaper option than GETTER. These are kind of a premium, but honestly, past a certain price point, they kind of have marginally better differences between the others. It's cute only. Hi, welcome, Princess Momo. Hello, hello. Hot take: gold color looks kind of ugly unless it's paired with red. No, gold looks good. Gold looks good when it's shiny gold. I'm looking at my shelf right now, and the only good gold on there is the Sinanju gold. You know, I like that gold so much. Some people find it tacky, but I think it looks nice. Okay. It's not worth dumping all the exposition just because we're familiar with it all. I'm so jealous. It's like you guys know a secret that I don't know. It's because I didn't watch it yet. There's so much I want to watch. I literally have not had time to myself. If I do, it's not even. I'm not even like playing games. I've been mostly just watching shorts. Ugh. I hate to admit it. I'm watching shorts and videos. Cause even playing games feels like a chore for me. It's no longer as relaxing as I like it to be. Hi Origami. Kinda late to stream. Don't worry about it. I'm late too. You're good. You're good. Welcome, Makuta. What did I miss? I went to the Mosquito Con. Are you sure? Saw a bunch of cool Gunpla. Damn, they made Gunpla that small. That's cool. I read the original Mazinger Z when I was 17. It changed my taste in manga. We were looking at the art for Mazinger, one of the stream, right? It was crazy because back in the day, you know, it wasn't digitally rendered. I don't think it's like hand drawn, and a lot of the cell shading and stuff was done with the. Oh, that went into my sleeve. Hello, Dre. Hope you're doing well. Hi, one sad toast. Whoa. Yeah, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Just a little busier. Is there any rules for the community tab other than don't be rude, we're going full gunplug on WoW? Huh? No, there's no real rules. On YouTube, you can upload your own pictures onto the community tab for this channel. What happens is that it sends it out to other Jerrys in the community tab. So far, it's been pretty tame. There was one post that was like AI generated and I just had to take it down. I didn't even know if they were Jerry or not from the looks of it. It must have been a bot. I got a bunch of different nippers, and if you take care of your double blades, most brands last a while. Yes. There was someone in this chat right here who uses it for everything and it only lasts for 2 years, so please take care of your double bladed nippers. I think plated gold looks really cheap for the price. It looks like $5 made in China toy, except it costs so much. I feel like I noticed this thing with builders is that they feel like matted texture looks better than glossy kind of texture for their model kits, because they associate the shine and sheen of the shininess of a gold plate stuff to be cheap. But I don't understand, because no, if you know Asian culture, Asian parents love to deck out their kids in all this like gold chain and bells and necklace and rings and earrings, and usually the gold there is kind of bling a little bit. No? Miss Boom Bunny, glad to see you streaming it. How you been? I've been doing well. Hello, welcome, Bix. It's been a little bit busy, but when we're not, you know, we gotta take it in stride. So I think it wants to go in this way. Yeah. We'll have this piece in. If you're painting gold, use a matted black primer before applying the gold paint, make it look awesome. I have to look at more gold custom work because now I'm curious how that's gonna look. I assume that the gold paint can carry by itself without any extra undercoating for it too. Alright, so I need this piece here. See? 1.5. So another one here to close it out. This is for the legs. Got thunder dies. I miss Cell area. Cell anime looks best in my opinion. I kind of miss when Disney wasn't all 3D. I think there's such a huge charm point to do the 2D Cell hand, cell shaded look. But you know, nowadays things are turning over really fast, so they have to cut down on costs. Nice to pop, but my social battery's flat. Sorry, dip soon. We'll talk later. Jueri, have a nice stream. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for stopping by. Hope things turn out better for you. You want to give fingernails to your model kit? Yo, go for it. That's fun. Depends on the gloss. Gloss only looks good for 4 days and then it gets dusty and fingerprinted. I remember one time Jueri was talking about how their hands get really sweaty, so they leave fingerprint on their model kit, so they have to wipe it down. I didn't really understand what they were talking about, and so I started building this Nanju. Oh my god. when I was building Nanju, it took so long, but during the time frame of the, I think 13 streams for Nanju, I started off with a webcam, as I always been, but then I upgraded my stream setup as it is now. And I started seeing fingerprints in the cam feed, so I started being more diligent about wiping off the fingerprint as I'm building along. But, you know, I obviously don't want to make it at like a point for you guys to see that on the screen. It happens. It's a very real issue that you get sometimes depending on the gloss or sheen of the kit. People like gloss. Professional gloss like candy coat and other paints top coat fun method. I feel like there's more nail polish technique you guys could take from the community for your model kits. 7 on this? Here. The gold ankle bell bracelet. You want to hear your kids, so you have those on. I can like gloss in my opinion some MS like Hyakushiki and Akatsuki. I prefer since that's how they should canonically look. Okay, that's when it's super tacky. I don't know how or why. It looks fine with Nanju because I think it's balanced out with the red. There's an accent. But when the whole thing gets gold, it's like, wow, someone out here is like a trillionaire in the universe. Because if you're gonna be building a mobile suit, you don't want it to be so gaudy, you know? You want it like at least somewhat subdued. Oh yeah. I feel like I have to take care of something for university myself. Yo, we gotta truck along. It's hard out here. Oh my gosh. I am taking 6 classes right now. It's so tough. I could take like a quick screenshot of what my general Kanban list looks like. Kanban list, I think it's like it's a system where you have like columns like this. One's like starting, in progress, evaluation, and final, right? But I made my list to be each class, so I have 6 classes in my Kanban list, and each one has like the assignments listed on there. Every time I look at it, it gives me so much stress, but I have to like push through with it. It's the last semester, so I kind of have to do it. What's it? I really appreciate nipper cuts there, not gonna lie. What? Why? Whoa, what's wrong with my nipper cuts? Numerous reasons because they can reflect beams. The whole thing. That's too OP. Okay, so let's put this here. No, let's put it here first. Put this in the little slot. Which slot is it then? It's supposed to be. Which slot is it? There's like 2. Oh, with the hole on top. Okay. The in-universe reason is because they're reflecting the Fairy Hyakushiki is also a one-off prototype. They don't have enough material to do that for every mobile suit. It's kind of OP. No, why is it like a little divot here? I thought I was pretty good with the snips. I can only do so much with it, I guess. That's a type of gold, not a fan of chrome gold kits, but the type of gold on Hyakushiki 2.0 Sublime is too much. That's when you need a chrome gold, I feel like. Let's see if we can shade this down. The seam line's not too... I'm actually not too picky about. Alright, it's clean. Whoa, he got rotated, my bad. Pull through, you can do it. Best of luck. I just need to pull it through until May, and then after that it's just finals and then finally graduation. From university, obviously. I think that's it, right? No, we gotta put more pieces onto it. Gundam X is a good goldish yellow color in like the anime or in the model kit. There's a full armor Hyakushiki that has some good gold coating on it. Well, you built it? I don't think Hyakushiki is meant to be bling gold canonically. Probably a limitation of earlier plating, which is why 2.0 is more anodized / matte. Yeah. Isn't it good? I think you guys were talking about the pricing of the Hyakushiki increasing every time it's on a P-Bandit or no? So I don't even know what the price it should be for it, because it looks like it's going up every time they announce it in the shop. Got this. I will! And I do. I don't want to say too much about my classes because I don't want it to dox me by any means. But my classes are so interesting. To make sure I attain the exact credit to graduate, one of my courses is a self-care course. I wanted something easy to do, and so it's like that course. There's no textbook for me to buy, but the one thing that I needed was to buy essential oils, and basically there's like a form for us to fill out, like an order form to mail out to this one company that does like essential oils, and the price of it was about $47. And apparently this is a discount because we are students of the school, but even then I just couldn't justify it, so I was planning to not buy the essential oil for that class. But then I saw that week 2 we're supposed to experiment with essential oil, so I feel bad for lying about how peppermint makes me feel, you know? So I guess I'm buying like essential oils now, but probably cheaper on Amazon for like $20 instead of the $40-50. And so yeah, it's probably a new thing. You fool, there's nothing easy about self-care. The self-care class isn't that bad. I just needed credits for graduation. That's all it was. But I also low-key, I really enjoy self-care. It's the first time I ever get to talk about it with other classmates. I like it. And this week we have to breathe. We had some resources about stress, and then our assignment is to try out some breathing techniques. There's box breathing, where you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, and then hold for 4 again. I tried that and it didn't feel comfortable. It seems like my lungs are not built for holding breaths for too long. Time for me to leave. Wish I could stay longer but have fun. Yeah, no worries. See you later. MLM class. I had to Google this essential oil company because I was thinking, is this an MLM? But someone had the exact same thought as me, but it's not. It's not an MLM. It sounds like a fake class. No, it's not fake. It's not fake, I swear. Even if it's fake, I need those 3 credits. I don't care. Anything. Imagine you fail class for not breathing correctly. Bro, I had to wash my hand for 20 seconds for my nursing courses one time. That was like 10% of our grade. It's pretty important. Some girls spent at least 1 minute washing her hand, and we were just like, when is this girl gonna stop? But, you know, anything for the grade. chat, our streamer can breathe. Funny, but kind of needed at the same time for live classes. Yeah, actually, a lot of my classmates are 4th year students, so I think it's our elective or something. So we all are here taking our time breathing for the first week. Juju majoring in white girl studies? Bro, no! No, I swear, it's useful for life. It's good to have. It is good to have. I think our major assignment, we're supposed to pick one self-care, like Tai Chi or yoga or something other, and then do a report on it. I don't know, it sounds so unserious, but that's what I low-key need. I don't need another serious class. Every other class has been... It's like... too life-threatening for me. Does it teach you to do your own taxes? No. Low-key need that, but no. Full forecast. Hello, welcome in. Does beer count for self-care? Yo, that's not self-care. Budgeting? Stop being reasonable. I should have taken like a finance class. I don't know why I took this class. No, I know why. Because I thought it'd be easy. It sounds like a one elective fluff class and everyone takes one of those. Yeah. Yeah, I feel understood. The other course that I'm taking is philosophy. Like I said, I just need a couple classes to make sure I graduate on time. One of them is philosophy. Damn, this class is hardcore, okay? I didn't know what to expect with philosophy class. I thought we were gonna be debating about the meaning of life or something, but it's actually kind of fun. A lot of it is self-study, but you're gonna be a fool, bro? No! No, no. Philosophy class is... The first chapter we were going through is basically breaking down what is philosophy and how to make those... What different classes of philosophy there is, Socrates, how to categorize your... What is like a philosophical statement. All it is just making a statement and supporting that statement through logical means. That's all it is. There is no meaning of life. Chapter 2 was religion, which is very fascinating too. Oh! I wish I could tell you guys so much things about it because I feel like my brain expanded the way these people are trying to justify different stuff. For example, right? Chapter 2, we're not trying to argue for or against God existence per se. It's more like, how do you justify it, right? So one of the philosophy class of thought for existence of God is called ontological. I think it's the idea that a watch, something like the watch has intricate intentional design, right? The universe has an intricate and intentional design, therefore God exists. It's that kind of stuff. It's really cool reading all this stuff, and then oh man, I wish I could talk about it, but maybe that's like a whole stream on its own. I'm not a Phil bro though. Got to go, but enjoy the rest of the build. I will. See ya, Trolley. Someone who did philosophy is pain. Why? Why is it pain? Why is it pain? It's not pain. It is actually kind of pain though, because it's a accelerated course, but I'll make it through. Maybe. Okay, so now we gotta put this leg in here. Hey, my partner and me are watching OG Get a Robo soon. Nice! That's so cool. Did you read the manga? Hunter. Because the manga, I think... How does it work? The timeline for Getter arc? Because I think there's the manga, and then you can watch the anime, right? I don't think the anime is like... Is it continuation? Or is it like exactly the manga itself? Chests or... Hey! You have... Whoa! I do have an answer for that, but I don't know. I feel like I lose my say-so card if I answer it, so I shall not. Excuse me. B2. Is this B2? Dang. Gotta be 1. I ended up teaching my golf class because my teacher couldn't golf but still ended up with B. What the heck? That sounds kind of fun. Okay, so B1 8. Alright, see Jueri the Wise from Gunpla Builder to philosophy. Why do you spell philosophy like that? Is there an alternative spelling I'm not aware of? I built Gunpla, therefore I am. See, that's like a philosophical statement, right? I built Gunpla, therefore I'm poor. Oh! It's like, how does it? It's like if P, then Q, P, therefore Q. That's like a philosophical statement right there. But most philosophy is not that clear cut for dissertation. If I buy Gunpla, then I'm poor. I buy Gunpla, therefore I'm poor. That's philosophy in a nutshell. I really enjoy like in-depth conversation about these things. It's just so weird to have it be in a class of all things, because don't really have a place to be like, always evil exists kind of thing. What about chess? Chess or butt? I'm more of a chess person, but I think it's because you tend to go for things that you don't have, right? How to go? Okay. Whoa! I'm not chesticle. I'm not chesticle person. I'm sorry. I think when it comes to a guy, they should have a normal sized chest. They should have a normal sized body. I don't like full on gym bro dude, you know? I feel as though gym bros building that body are for other bros or for themselves. It's not really for other girls. Because most girls enjoy a dude just being a dude. Modus ponens? Yes, that's the modus ponens. P Bandai, therefore Q Bandai. That's so good. Jueri is at first, yeah, it's learning and then debating deeper. You go to the more mind freak you get. I'm kind of excited, but it's so fast that class. I barely had time to properly breathe. I think we're going one chapter a week, which doesn't sound like a lot. But the thing is that the schedule is erratic because it's an accelerated course. So yeah, I need to put what, a couple of these things in there. All right. Okay. B, A, B, C, D. Do I know my alphabet? I do. In fact, I need A first. Is this man chess, woman chess, and hypothetical? A good question, huh? Actually, yeah. When it comes to man or woman, my preference is different for both of them, but I don't want to get too much into it. I feel like that's too much ammunition for you guys, and I get me fun of forever. Head out. Good luck with the build. See ya, Shadow. Thanks for stopping by. No barrels here. Good morning, bros. Gym bros. Facts, they live for themselves. Yesn't? I would hope so. The manosphere, though, they're lifting for what they perceive to be women, but it's actually for other bros. Okay. For females, I like chess. For males, I think butt for guys makes more sense, because most guys are pretty flat, but those with the bubble butt, they stick out like a wonderful thumb. They don't exist all too often, but when they do, you can't help but take note of it, and it's like, it's rather than attraction, for me it's like more of like admiration. Like, wow, you're being the genetic odds to have a proper bubble butt rather than having like a platform, I think. Why is the going from normal to insane? Whoa, I think the conversation is just hopping over. It's okay. Oh, Oh, arms. You know, arms is a safe choice. Arms is a safe choice. My bad. I should be a bit more classier about it. Be like, oh yeah, you know, arms are wonderful. I think arms would be more attention grabbing for men. No, you don't understand. One time I was grabbing coffee at campus. This one guy's a gym bro for sure. I don't really care about gym bros because they're whatever, and everyone's younger than me on campus anyways. But I was thinking he was wearing like a t-shirt, right? But it's like well-fitted shirt, so you can kind of see his muscle a little bit. And I was thinking, shucks, man, it's like GETTER arc right here, and then you know if this person's standing next to you like this, you kind of peek over and you're like, dang, those arms. You kind of want to know how strong it is. So your thought is like, ooh, you know, they should. Hold on, let me grab this because I got this from campus recently because it's free. Don't worry, be happy. You just think like, dang, I want to know what it's like to stick my head over here and then have his like muscle like put you in a headlock and stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm like losing my voice. Oh my gosh, allergies. Jueri is intrusive thoughts. It's just true. It's not intrusive if it's part of the conversation. I think ladies go for arms than like having a big chest build. Yeah. Asafo is right. Asafo is correct. I prefer personality myself. The personality stored in the chest. You prefer a big heart, don't you? Wait, what do I need to put in? I need to put in this piece into here first. Yeah. Oh, you're that kind of girl? Whoa, what does that mean? It's not only me though. I feel like it's other females too. I can't be singled out. I'm just speaking for humanity a little bit. Oh, cause it's like I feel like it's the same for guys. There's that post where like guys would prefer thighs, right? And then they would put the head between the thighs just to feel that squeeze. It's kind of like that, except it's like the arms of a guys. Jueri wants to get pro wrestled. Is that what they think it is? Oh, this one actually has a bit of a scuff here. You say you're into whoa! I'm not! I am not. You need to film more stop motions and meant to make fun. Forgot. Oh, okay. You need to buzz right too. So big arms and big cheeks are optimal build. I got it. Wait, maybe you shouldn't. It sounds like a really bad proportion. No, don't take my. I'm thinking about this in separate like instances. I'm not thinking about in like the same instance. If that makes sense. Although one must always remember the quality of the chest matters as much as not more than the I think, man, too much. You're showing your preferences a bit too much. How come I'm being ousted, but 2S out here is seeing the most strange stuff out there, huh? Huh? Why am I? I don't think what I said is anything too crazy. I think it's actually pretty modest as anything. It's supposed to be here? Where does this go? Is it supposed to go up here? Oh, it's supposed to go like this. Dang, it made it kind of confusing a little bit. Right? This does not feel like it's staying in there. How shallow it felt. Oh, it's actually really in there. Okay. Legos. I think the face is most important. As a married person, you look at your partner's face more than everything. You as a married person? Whoa. Alright, here. I'm gonna just move the conversation a little bit. How much does looks matter? You can be honest about this. If we're a little bit shallow, it's okay. We're not judging you at all. Personally, if I would put personality on this side and then put physical appearance on this side, it's somewhere to the left a little bit. It's a little bit like here, you know, just a little bit. I feel like you have to have a degree of attraction to a person. I care a lot about personality, but I also feel like looks has influence too. But I also think it's a lot easier to fall in love with a person over personality too, so maybe the looks can come later. The reason I say that is because for For one thing, I feel like the way guys are raised are not really in the same vein as women, in the sense that they don't really care a lot for their general appearance or hygiene. Like it's so easy as a guy to beat out 50% of the population in terms of men, right? All you really do is to upkeep your appearance, shower every day, shave like once a week, you know, keep up your hair every now and then. But for some reason, most people don't do it. So I feel like for an attractive guy, they're doing basically what is the bare minimum, no? Or they should at least do the bare minimum. It's 50-50? Nah. It has to be one or the other. Let's say you have to do 60-40. Which way would you go for then? Looks catch your attention and your personality keeps you around. You guys are trying too hard to be like the ideal answer. I know for sure. Average look stop. I just want to say that guys can be average if they just put in a tiny bit more effort. That's all. You can fix looks with plastic surgery and exercise. Personality is harder to deal with. That is true, but also that implies you have to have money to fix all that. It's 5% looks and 95% personality. You guys are pure. Just shower every day, or two fellas use deodorant. I prefer if they showered every day, maybe. Wait, what's wrong with showering every day? There are people out there who shower every other day, and that's so strange to me because we were always taught to shower every day. Shave? Okay, I don't mean like full on shave. I mean like at least keep up, because some guys can let it go and they look like they're Santa Claus. You know, you have to kind of keep up a look. Juju, ohayo, kun. Ohayo. How do you ask him about face or personality? That's what I'm curious about. You guys have water? I'm struggling over here in Egypt. Yo, that is hot. Temperature wise. I don't think I could handle that heat. So am I supposed to close this, or am I doing this wrong? I think I'm supposed to follow the next step here. Yeah, okay. So I have to put this in the back of the leg. Is this correct? Yeah, this looks correct. The seam line's on the back. I wish I was a little bit cleaner with it because there's slight scabs here, but they're not too noticeable, I think. I personally shower every day. I think you should. I shower every day. Hi, Itchy Wing Sauce. Some people shower every other day. I think because there are studies that shows that it's not good to shower every day for your hair, especially. But I don't know. I don't want to say too much. Oh, it's for this leg. That's what they're doing here. Is that what it is? Let me just double check. No, I just have to do it regardless. So I have to put this piece into what? B19? Then what is this piece for? Shin? I built this piece and I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. I'm supposed to go here after? Probably not. Right? I think I have to cover it and see. Okay. What's wrong with Santa look? No, not Santa. You need to look a little kempt. Santa can get away with it because he's cool and he gives out free gifts, but you can't do that. So I have to put this in the front, I think. Where? Like here? Oh, what an interesting spot to put this in. Will it fit? This doesn't look like it's gonna fit. Can you put it here? Where's the... here? Whoa! That's on me. Oh, there you go. I got it. I got it. The leg has to be put into here first. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Wait, his thighs? Thighs that big? Wow. There's a lot more parts than I imagine. B19. I feel like where I live, people aren't attracted to Asian people. What makes you say that? I feel like now than ever, there's yellow fever running around Asian wing sauce. I think there are people out there. Maybe there are people who are hitting on you, you just don't know. It's stuff like that. Santa's peak male body? No, dad bod is a peak male body. Santa's retired body, that's not the same. Shower every day, 3 days because of the heat? Whoa! What? Because of the heat, you should shower every day, if not twice a day sometimes, to wash off the sweat. Are you one of those girls who can't stand facial hair? A lot of moon girls are like that for some reason. Yes. To be fair, it's because Papa Han, he's like a type of guy that would shave every now and then. But I remember he'd harass me with it. My face is baby smooth, you know, and then he would just scrub my face. It feels like a shoe scrubber, you know, that kind of texture. It feels like that. I prefer more of a smooth face. Maybe yellow fever for women? I don't know. I feel like it goes the other way around too, Asian wing sauce. We got K-pop and stuff, you know? We got K-pop to thank for. White guys in kimonos are running rampant these days. Oh my god, I think I accidentally pressed it on my keyboard, that's why. Sorry. How long was I muted? It was only for like 5 seconds, right guys? Papa Han's Quattro with a beard? Yes. He is Quattro with a beard. But he doesn't have a beard though, it's like more like a prickly porcupine. Nearly a minute. No! No! Stop! Gaslighting me into fake answers right now. I know you heard about the showering business, so I wasn't muted that long, I don't think. It was a minute?! What? Why do you guys do that? Why do you guys let these things go on for too long? I realized I used one time my stream and with such dookie audio, no one told me until I checked back on the VOD. It was so atrocious. Right? You guys can adjust the TV quality by saying, hey, you know, isn't it nice to be able to tell the player through the screen that they suck at the game, they need to do this and that, and they do it? It's kind of like that, so make sure you tell me, okay? Oh. Is this a thigh? No, this is the thigh. This is the calves, right? This is crazy. This is insane. Wait, GETTER kind of has insane proportions, no? Oh, I need to put the one piece here. A20? Forgot the piece on the leg. We thought you were being quiet. Oh. Stunned in silence. A20 is this one here? The game? Try my best in the game, sorry. To ask the meme question, is your dad single? No. He's happily married. To his work. A little bit. I remember you guys were dressing over my dad when we had Quattro on screen. If Delty's mom is Wrinkle, my dad is Char Quattro. Who's Char? It's Quattro. The chickens are single? My chickens are wonderful. They're so quirky. Big Zam, she has such a feisty personality. She's always telling me when she's annoyed, which is all the time. So I have to come out and feed her like berries and stuff. There's Rosie, which is the newest addition. She gets pecked on a lot. She has like a very interesting sound she makes that's distinct from Big Zam. Also, Big Zam likes to fly around a lot and like escape too, low-key. Very adventurous, that one. Then there's Pichu. Pichu doesn't make any sounds. Like, I don't think I've heard her make any sound at all. Very quiet bird, so you get like a whole range. Alright, okay, so that should be it. Wow, this is very wide. I thought it was gonna be like thicker on the side, but he's actually a wide boy on the side here. Welcome, Simply Mogs. Building the MG Faz right now. I'm so cool. You do have a good choice, yeah? Good choice in kit. Big Zam wants to spread Xeon independence. She's so funny, but man, it's like it's so interesting because she reads. You look at her, you can read her like a book. You can read every thought that's coming across her mind. I don't think that's possible, but it is. Birds somehow, and they wear their heart on their sleeves just like dogs. Okay, so now we can just put these in. So this left leg is done. This is insane. This is a weapon. Morning, Jueri. How goes you blinding your husbando? Yo, I don't like it like that. Okay, I don't thirst over my model kits. Have I ever? I've never thirsted over my model kit. I like model kits differently than you, apparently. Lies? Oh, okay. What? I'm just stating facts. If I say his chest is big, it's just true, but I'm not like thirsting over it. No, the Faz release of Vidal and there you go. The full armor ZZ is the Gundam color Faz with slight differences. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, this thing's a little bit tough in here. Hey, he's like wearing underwear. Little like whitey tighties. You're salivating on the chest for 2 weeks straight? Yo! Wait, his legs are kind of insane proportions too. So far, this build has really good articulation. It holds really well too. Legs are kind of loose. Is that on me or is it on the kit? That's something you gotta figure out when you build these things. Whoa! Whoa! Why'd it come off? Okay. Oh, it needs to click in. That's why. How do you feel about this? I didn't realize how small and tiny his head is, and his whole body here is... This proportion of yours is so absurd. Can he sit down? It seems like he can't. He might be able to just a tiny bit. Not really. Not as much as I would like to for him. Can he fit? He can't fit on the screen. Hold on. Let's see if I can zoom out just a tiny bit, maybe? I think a tiny bit. Because his legs, that's all I could do. I didn't realize. I didn't realize my... I would have to move my camera back, I think. I could move in. If you want to see that instead. Sorry, leave it with his face down. Move in. But I don't think it moves out that much. Nope, that's it. He skipped head day? That's what he needed. Wait, can I put on the bear guy head on him? Is that possible? I think he has a pretty generic head connection. I could be wrong. Let me just try it. I'm just saying that because bear guy looks like it has the head shape for this kind of body, you know what I mean? Let's just try it. It's over here on my screen. Here, bear guy here. No, wait, it's pretty similar. See, it's just like a little peg. I think it can work. Just a ball joint. Wait. No, it wouldn't work. I don't think it works in this one because it has this rubber bit here. I would have to remove it. Might be slightly off. Might be slightly off. Yeah, it's a little tinier. Oh, if only this thing would actually like, stick out just a tiny bit more, it could probably fit in here. This is what you call kit bashing, right? This is kind of cool. But I need to buy an extra bear guy because I think kit bashing with a bear guy head would be so fun. Ball looks bigger on the bear guy. Yeah, it does look bigger. This one is actually made with some bigger proportions. This one doesn't really fit this one, I don't think. Oh, it fits the body though. I like the size of it. Fits really well. Yeah, it doesn't stay on. This looks cursed. No, this looks fine. I think it'd be really fun to get like a really buff mobile suit just for bear guy, because I think if it's like that kind of cute buff look that sometimes people have going for it, this one can work if it's just slightly on like this. Sorry, I won't mess around anymore. I need to finish this kid. The parents for this bear guy is still not finished. I built this on a collab stream one time, and my collab partner finished the high grade Ariel while I only finished the bear guy, so that says a lot about my build speed. When do you get petite guy? It's the bear guy family. Oh, bear guy F is what they call it. Family edition. Duh. Get the normal bear guy. The petite guy and bear guy a little is too cute. I should get the normal one. I should. Okay, so that one leg is done. So we should get one more leg and it should be done for this stream. I think. And then I'm not sure about the weapons and stuff. This bottom part is coming off a little bit. It's a slight gap here. Slight gap. Please close in. Doesn't look like it's gonna close properly. Alright. Oh, he's too big for this screen. Did you finish the bear guy off stream? No. I really should. There's a lot of reasons why I don't finish off stream, because one, time, sometimes motivation, and sometimes third option is because on this channel I feel the pressure of having to move along with kit builds, so I sometimes don't spend nearly as much time as I should on them. Jueri has an orphan bear guy. Crazy. That's crazy. That's an insane description. You can't just say that, bruh. Even if it's true, but you can't just say that. Okay, let's see. Same business. We're gonna do this again for the other side this time. Have you built any SD kit? I have not. Welcome, Euclid. I have built MGSD, not the same as the SD. Those are really fun. The only SD kit I have in my backlog is the aerial one that I got for free from Zephyr. He sent that as like a bribe to make a video on it, which I should. We shall see. We shall see. My Aloha family bear guy had me working longer than expected. They were my first act guy builds. I see. The thing with the bear guy is that they're a lot lighter than act guys. Act guy, wow, for high grade, it's so... You feel your money's worth when you hold it in your hand. Because it's basically a high grade with inner frame. So it's a little bit different. Are you almost done? I would like to say I'm almost done. I just have the light to do. But you know how long I take with the yapping and everything. There's a purple petite guy? No, I shouldn't. You see the original? Alright, let me see. How's the articulation on the knees? Good question. Let me just double check that. On the knees. It's very solid. It doesn't like bend down or anything. It's very, very solid. I will say that it doesn't really turn. You can't just turn the legs in or out. You gotta turn the little legs, which is fine. It's good. Wow, this is like a really tight. I don't think the feet has articulation in the ankles. Not that it really matters, but well, it does. But it's just like really, really tight. Everything feels fine with it. No issue, nothing falling off. It's good. The only part that falls off is probably the horns on this guy. But I already used Tamiya to hold it down in place. Hi Patriarchy, welcome. Morning. Morning, morning. But why'd you say morning? You were chatting earlier. Got any model kits you're super proud of building? Do I? What do I... This is confusing to me. I want to say the RG's Nanju, but I don't really like the build experience. But somehow I'm proud of being able to have it displayed. I haven't touched it since I built it, but that's put me through the ringer. It really challenged me in ways that I didn't expect to. But that was probably one of the more prouder moments, I suppose. I think so. Also I think the RG Grams, RG 2.0 Grams is really good. RG 2.0 Grams, I think I really like a lot from the visual standpoint, because for an RG, it basically has all the details and decal just to make it look really, really nice. You know, it's not like the cheap decals that kind of look tacky on it, but actually integrated into making it look like it's like well loved, not just like a colored machine. It's really good. It's really good. Maybe with the mic a little bit. Getter Arc will be Bear Guy's mother. Bear Guy is one of rare few kits on my desk. I have Bear Guy and also the Balls twin set, because they're small enough to be on my desk, not to cover up anything on the screen. Wait, I need E5. Forgot. Just single ball joint ankle? Just single one. Why would there be two? Alejandro, welcome. Hi. You built the RGs in Nanju and you don't hate the RGs after that. Good job. I built the best of RGs and I built the worst of RGs. And my opinion so far is that I like RGs. Surprisingly, I only built one MG and I decided that it was enough for me. I would one day love to revisit the MG grade just to get a sense for what a high quality MG feels like. I'm pretty sure it feels the same as the high quality RG, but just bigger, no? I think that's how it is. You kind of want it? You should get it. I absolutely vouch for that kit through and through. The articulation on it, I love it so much, man. Speaking of the MGSD, since I'm grabbing the same one house, the MG Barbados holding up for you. It's very good. It has good articulation, stands on own really well, poses really well without any action piece. One issue that I had that some people might have is the eyes. So the eyes look beautiful, it looks like a gemstone, but putting it into place is a little bit difficult for me because of the way it's fitted is very precise. So don't feel bad if you didn't get the placement of the eyes right the first time. It just takes a bit to wiggle into place. How big's your monitor? How big is it? 22? 22 inch maybe? MG balls? Oh, I have the Verkaw. I haven't broken into a Verkaw kit yet, actually. I think that's it. Oh. So this needs... what is it? This one goes in here. RG Crossbone is tiny like her with small parts as well. What the heck? Really? Crossbone is that small? People like the Crossbone so much, I assume it's the same size as some of the others. Stop enabling me. No, it's so good though. Yeah, most MGs feel like bigger RGs. Tinier pieces. You built 2 MG though? The MGSD counts gnarl bangers? No, it's not count. It's different. MG is MG, MGSD is MGSD. The other MG adjacent is the Kotobukiya Zoid and also the Flame Kaide, which is basically Barbados, no? Barbados conversion. Clean. RG Crossbone's grade 11. I see. I need to look at the design again because I saw it briefly for the Hololive collab. Let me see. Oh, is this the one with the cape? Yeah, this is the one with the cape. I'm curious about that because sometimes people put on capes for it that looks like it's very bendable, but then I think these are the ones that stay in place. You guys like it just because the cape? Is that all it is? Cause that's a very, very valid reason. I'm a sucker for capes on mobile suits though. Cape, scythe. Oh, what else do I like on it? You have a really big weapon. That's really fun too. See the size? Okay, let's see the size. Oh, it's really tiny? Oh, okay, it's not that tiny. It's like slightly shorter than the ground, but nothing crazy. It may sound like it's gonna be like a snot size. Crossbow design we got kits of actually isn't the real design from the manga. Why? Why? Why is it different then? There it is. So you guys already know this. Look at that. He is pretty small. I think it's interesting that he has such deep panel lining into it. The thighs at least. Interesting. Not fair, you can't just put him next to Gramps like that. The anti-beam cloak. See, I like that idea. The idea of an anti-beam cloak as opposed to making the whole thing gold-plated like Hakushiki and having that be anti-beams. It's not the same. Happy birthday, Jer. I just got a shower. No, my birthday is not right now. It's in a couple of weeks, but not right now. What should I do for the birthday stream? I don't know. I guess... No, I haven't planned anything yet. Yeah, I gotta figure this out. The manga crossbone looks very different. Oh! Wait, let me just go find that. Actually, I'll just have one of Jerry's pull it out. Guys, just in the stream dump, so I don't have to dig for it and Google and then have to... This whole thing. The hard part when I go search on my own is I have to put my hands away and then go type in Google and then pull the image, search a little bit maybe, save it to my folder and then show it up in stream. But when it comes to Discord, I can just drag and drop it in. Manga crossbone and stream ups. Okay, let's see. Happy birthday, Jerry. Stop, guys. You're gonna... It looks similar enough, no? It doesn't look that different. That looks different to you, though? Alright, let's just see. Again, this is the crossbone that we have for the model kit. Right there. Nothing too crazy. And then the manga version looks like this. If it shows. Oh, I guess it's like... No, I feel like it's similar enough. It just looks more detailed like you would for an RG, it feels like. Get our PGU. Let's chill out, guys. We don't have PGU for the events yet. There's two conditions for a PGU on this channel. Either I turn 30 or we hit 100,000. And it looks like right now, maybe we're gonna hit 30 by the time we're gonna get something like a PGU. Proportion are very different? Oh, I guess so. If you're talking proportioning, yeah, I do see it. It looks like a little bit like clown shoes, maybe. Someone said something... I saw someone build something that looked like actual clown shoes on their model kit. No, I don't mean that like an insulting way. It looks like the proportions were different. But it looks like a... It looks like a Gundam of sorts. You guys know what I'm talking about? Someone built it and I was thinking, oh, interesting proportions. I don't think I've seen this before. I don't got no more. It looks like Gramps a little bit. The shoulder and chest. I see. Build the PGU piggy bank. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Chill, 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 chill. We will. Have a fun day. Don't worry about it. We have fun set aside PGU. It's just a matter of breaking glass to build it. But thank you for super chat. Thank you. We should put a poll for which PGU though. I low-key don't want the PG new. I'm sure that I will eventually like design for a PG new, but I don't really like the funnel concept. It's just too big. Well, we'll put a proper poll for it. But I think most likely the safest option is the PGU for the Gramps. Gramps is always a good litmus test for how fun the line's gonna be. Oh, that really flew out. No universe, I'm paying PGU money for that kit. There are a lot of people who are buying it. I was very surprised. I thought we were a little bit more frugal than that. But I guess people really wanted a PG new. This is based on the stuff I've seen around the server, not really what I've seen online per se. It'll get lower hopefully? I don't know. With the amount of people buying the PGs, I don't think the price will go down for it. I'd be very surprised if they did. We have to buy it from Japan directly. I don't think we can buy it. That's the crazy part though. It's a big box, so it wouldn't be able to pass custom with that box being so big. I don't care how good it is. I'm not spending that kind of money on a kit. You should spend on like a Motoroid, right? Or not Motoroid. What's it called? Mechanicore. Would you spend that money on a Mechanicore? That's roughly the price of Mechanicore for you to build, no? I never liked meeting news except for the RG new. That was the only one I could tolerate and actually even love. Whoa, I think we're on different planes of dislike here. I don't even dislike it. I'm not married to it yet. I need to be more exposed to new to really appreciate it. But I think if I watch the anime, I would definitely like it'd be instant love for the kids. At that price point, they probably don't have to move too many for it to turn decent profit. I'm trying to think. See the point? I can't justify buying PG right now because it's just gonna be the backlog for me. And I'd rather be a store backlog than my own backlog, you know what I mean? Hello, hello, hope all is well. Welcome in, dip down. It's just that retailers correctly estimate that not many people get it, so they order only a few accordingly. Some stores have a lot, and those stores have a lot to move around too. Dang, I didn't think I was doing that bad on the removal of the nubs, but it left like a really horrible dash here. Discoloration, no! How did they line up properly? I don't think a shave down on this would save it though. Luckily it's just a shoe, so you're not gonna see it too much, I think. How's your backlog looking? Oh! It's fun! It's fun because every time I remove a model kit from my backlog, it leaves a big gap of where that kit used to be. Right now there's a big gap that's left by the what is it? The Hashmal. That took a really big spot, and right now it's kind of empty, so I can put like my Gundam TCG cards in there and then let that rest around. Kirk, welcome in. I still haven't sprung on a PG at all yet, but it's most likely going to be the Exia when I do. Refer to the DeLong website if you're ever stuck on which one. That's really comprehensive for looking at the PGs. So this is done. We just need to get the thighs now. That's always a task and a half. Ooh, almost got the wrong spot. This plastic just seems to be rough with the nubbing. I thought there were a bit more... I don't know if it's me or them, because they did a very good job of keeping it pretty minimally contacted with the plastic. So I guess it's just me, really. The model kit feels a bit more matted than what I'm used to, it seems like. But I think that's just placebo. This particular red? You think it's just the red coloring is why? Should have a Shark counterattack watch along for new before Hathaway 2 comes out. They put it in on YouTube again. Bro, I just can't. I just can't. Because I feel like I watched Hathaway 1 without any context and I really enjoyed that. I can do it for 2 as well. Finally got new nippers. You were right. It's way better than my $2 ones. Yeah, finally. I told you. Well, actually, I don't even know how you found $2 nippers because I don't think nippers come that cheap either. It's really shocking. Chicken mech empty space. No. No! You used to be able to get some of the old PGs pretty cheap. Oh, what is the cheapest PG? Let me start there. I just want to frame a reference for what I'm working with, budget-wise. Cause isn't like I think PGU grams is like 200, no? Or is that wrong? Long has been godsend. Thank you for introducing me to it. The fact that it has price too is very helpful to voice scalpers online. Yeah, his pricing is actually in wands though, but it gives you a decent idea of how much higher to go with it. I have backlog problem too, for which I can't justify buying PGs. I also don't have enough space for displaying them. Display them in the living room. That is the solution we have come across. Hobby Lobby has $10 nippers. Yeah, that's the thing though. Most nippers come in $10. But $2 nipper is like, I don't know, Dollar Tree nippers probably. C24. C24. Well, this is a very interesting piece. Very detailed. I don't know what that is. I imagine the cheapest PG is the Zaku. The Zaku's one of the earliest one, I think. My PG Zaku 2 was 150. That's not that bad. I didn't think it's gonna be that cheap. I guess because I've been so caught up with some of the more recent ones, I forgot how cheap they can be. Well, okay. How do you say this? Comparatively cheap, I suppose is the best way to say it. Empty Mecha, welcome. I still think Zaku 2 was like 180. 180. Okay, original or 100. We can't say that. It's no longer $100. There's no way the old PDs are like $100 today. Duelist, hello. Who's the coolest? PG Gundam MK2 isn't too pricey as far as PGs go. Oh, okay. Calling me off a Dollar Tree shopping? No nippers are $2, bruh. Bruh. Basically, all PGs in the US are $200 now. Most are $250. Should I buy it early then? Should I buy it early or should I wait until I actually want to buy it? It's either I buy it now and I pay it up with space, or I buy later but I'm paying a premium for not having it take up space. Hi Seed! Hi! Welcome. How've you been? I'm doing well. We're preparing for grave cleaning tomorrow, as per tradition. You can actually still get a PG RX for the equivalent of around 80, I think, thanks to the yen tanking. Ah, that's right. We can buy it from overseas and it'd be probably cheaper than buying retail, maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. Don't take financial advice from me. Okay, so we got the thighs. We gotta get the other ones too. C24 and C25. So this is 5. So this one goes on the left side. How often do old PGs get reprinted? I'd be surprised if they get reprinted at all, to be honest. Because they're more of like a high collector value as opposed to something that people buy consistently. Wait, yo, you're about to hit 2 years. I gotta make like a 2-year pad. I don't know what to put because I feel like Rainbow Jerry for 1 year is already a lot. Thank you so much for the member. 23 months only till 2 years. That's crazy. That is crazy. I should be doing more, accomplishing more within 2 years. Gold? Okay, we'll do a gold Jerry for 2 years. The 1 year Rainbow Jerry is like a metamorphosis in between stages. I've seen Zaku Grams Space Strike and PGU Grams reprinted a few times. They usually don't announce these reprints though, don't they? Not that I know of. You're fine, you've done a lot. Oh, thank you! Thank you for the member siege. Yeah, I guess we did a lot. I think, I really shouldn't blame myself for my current situation. I'll be free soon. I will be free. Injection curry. What is the... Yo, you thinking I'm gonna get put this gold, right? No, I gotta be careful, because the type of gold you put is very... It's a delicate balance. Either it becomes like piss yellow or like gold yellow, you know? So I gotta be careful. Or in this case, curry injected gold. Okay, so now we have these pieces. Now we gotta put these in. One last piece here I gotta put in too. Almost forgot this one. 5, 6, 7. Whoa, what's going on? Everyone's renewing their membership right now. Or... Oh, you know what it is? Sometimes on YouTube you can kind of renew your membership without having chat. Alright. What's going on? Oh, shoot! Wait! The Surgic, you're actually the first gold-plated Jueri? Oh my god. Okay, let me put this on my to-do list. Hold on. I'll put this on my to-do list for later. To-do list. 2-year badge. 2-year Jueri badge. I just didn't know we're gonna be out for 2 years. That's kind of wow. Okay. Do we vote on shades of yellow? Is that what we're supposed to do? I don't know. We'll have to. I'll just put up a Jueri for like polls or something. We shall see. Almost a full year for me as well. Funny how it'll be in Europe twice in a row between memberships. Keep the good work, Jueri. Thank you so much. That means that I've been playing, or I played the GCG almost a year out. That is wow. Yeah, because I played the what's it called? The demo deck back in February of last year. Time has flown since then. Cover chef, thank you. Returning building along with you. Thank you. You got the free Prime sub for the grabs. In my opinion, PG Yuzaku has been a fun build for me so far, with the exception of wiring for the manuai. Wiring's intimidating. I think you should get the third-party wiring, because I've always heard that Bandai's wiring is not exactly the greatest. Simply put all their skill points into plastic. Thank you, Darker Koke, for 11 months. You're almost there for Rainbow too. Hey, I think Rainbow is kind of like, it sticks out a lot. No? Yes? Maybe that's what you guys want. To be like, yeah, I have seniority. Floon? Flown? Flown? Flew. Flew. Part of my English. Let's see. So this one has what? It's pegs out here. Which one is it? It has the 2 on the side, so it's this one here. And then these side. Okay. Well, I can just take these out. I don't need to use my nippers for this. Don't do this, by the way. Only when it's like super loose. Only when it's super loose. 8 more months for the gold badge. Don't even think about the gold badge. I think Rainbow Jueri is a nice spot to be at. Gold badge is like, whoa. Just got back into it too. Travel prep and Gundam TCG have been my main focus. That's good. These have to hold here. Let me just put it out. I think this thing on this side here. Making sure that this one, this side. The Dumdab was Van It's how I learned about the whole place. Yeah, same. That was my first time going to the place too. I didn't know what to expect. No third-party LEDs for Zaku, too old. What if I made my own LED? Then what? Who's stopping me then? Well, are you telling me I can't put like the Cosmos LED like they use for Ariel into the Zaku? I think it look kind of nice. It'd be inaccurate, show inaccurate, but it would look nice. Wow, sometimes they are really good with the seam lines on these things. Okay, so that is done. So we just need to work on the building up the cams out this way. I also plan on bringing my TCG deck with me onto Europe, since in Paris my hostel is right next to a game cafe that has a Gundam TCG logo at the day I arrive. I hate to say this. If you're going to Paris and you speak English in like a Gundam TCG store, won't they kind of... I've heard that the Paris don't take kindly to people who speak English, but maybe that's just a stereotype. I'm sure nerdiness transcends language barrier. Maybe. I'm excited to start building my new kit. Oh, which kit is it? Which kit is it gonna be? C29, 98. So it should be these ones. Oh, that's very obvious. Did I put the right leg in? I hope I did. Looks like I mismatched my 8 and 9s on different runners, but I think it should be fine. Last I heard it was in any language that is in French. Oh, dang, they became progressive now. I didn't realize. Are you going to the Gundam base pop-up in New Jersey in October? I believe it's in October at least. Eh? I thought it already happened. Is it true that the Gundam pop-up can happen again? Because it happened last year in New Jersey. I wasn't able to go because I was in university, but it's happening again this year? I thought it was just like going to different places. Yeah, because it happened recently. Let's double check that. It's going to different parts of the US now that's over. Gundam pop-up base New Jersey. The most recent conversation about it was 6 months ago. I think you might have missed it still. The pop-up, they have the events listed on their website. The venue will be... They have it all here. It's already gone. This is 2005. I don't know if they have 2006 or not. I feel kind of bad. Your information is correct, but the year is different. You sound very excited, which is nice. You are late. At least you also use English cards, so I can understand what's going on. Yes. The stereotype I heard is they'll hate you if you speak English, but will scoff at you for trying to speak French and just speak to you in English anyways. Yeah, that's what I heard too. But I feel kind of bad. Maybe it's different. Maybe they're actually very nice. Do be careful of pickpocketing. Like, keep your phone and your wallet close, if not closer. Also bring a MTG Dan 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 deck, which is a single deck game. Basically a board game you can play with the rest of the travel group. Oh, you're not going by yourself but with other people? Interesting. It sounds like you're going either by yourself or with your family. I don't think I have family members playing card games with like that. I sent you the PG Zaku wiring in stream if you wanted a point of reference of which we were dealing with. So let's just see. Whoa! Oh my gosh, this looks so nice. A body beta clear version. This is a showcase, what the heck? I'm in the wrong channel. The Zaku is wiring. Let's see. So, to my understanding, let's just show you guys where this to be on stream too, in case you're curious. It's a little small though because it's very detailed. Taku wiring. I don't understand. I can't read this picture. It looks like you put in the wires through the mono eye and then you close off the wiring. Oh, this hurts my brain. But looks like there's not too much going on for the wire, no? Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't understand it. If I go to build it, I think I would understand more, but it looks kind of different from what I'm used to in terms of instructions. I see you, we're one leg away. We're so close. What is this? Oh yeah, this is the leg piece. Thigh, calf. It looks really fiddly and kind of annoying, to be honest. It looks like you kind of take the wire and kind of separate into different slots for the mono eye. And then you have to close up the whole thing. I think the hard part is having to make sure that all the wire is like put into the head and not sticking out or anything. That's the hard part, kind of shoving all the parts in. It's a G adventure tour, but I'll arrive early to explore Paris before it officially starts. Hey, you're traveling a lot for the TTG and stuff. I admire that a lot that you're able to travel for your hobby. Like, you are experiencing it in its full entirety, which is very admirable, again. Old Gunpla minds were not bilingual. That's fine. I don't mind it not being bilingual. I think it's just navigating the... Like, I don't ask it to be bilingual. I just prefer to have the image be more clean cut and kind of isolated like this. That manual you just sent to me was a lot more condensed and like shoved together into one spot, so it's a little bit different. This one goes on the left side here, actually. Where is it? I think this is one of those leg pieces that was very loose. Interestingly, with this model kit, it had a lot of loose pieces falling off by itself. I guess that's nice as long as it doesn't like do any damage to the actual piece itself. Like this one right here. Looks like you have to screw wire the LED contacts manually. None of it is pre-connected. Like with the board and stuff, it's different from the wire separated. Okay, so we have this completed. This is such a risky way to go about your model kits because you have to make sure that the parts in here fits around it. I'm surprised it's actually even worked too for this. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna be a lot of drinking water today. Not for TCG exactly, but I just tend to find places like convention and cool game shops that just happen to be near where I travel. Like Comic-Con in Athens last year, I'm more traveling to take a breather and to explore places I've never been to. That is such a good mindset to have. During my finals week, I was not home. I was out and about. Because I wanted to travel to different places as an excuse to kind of travel, but also just go to different libraries that I've never been to. So, yeah. That's why it's such a busy time. Not just because of the travels. It doesn't take that long to travel, like maybe an hour or two. What does take a long time though is properly finding a place to get food and then also working on the thing I need to work on. I was so tired of being cooped up the entire winter term with no means to really get out there for myself that I thought that taking like a bit of a travel break to different libraries out of state was like the way to go. And it was fun. It was nice to just experience what it's like in other places. B28? Do I have that? I think I have it. It's not this one, it's B1. These are the one with the open hands. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these hands, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep that on the back pocket for now. I'm such a bad model kit builder. No. morning, Jueri. Hi, Hano. Also, welcome in, Ridden. Hello, hello. Hello, Miss Moon Bunny. Hello. Mr. Fashion Dolly. B08. This is 9. Whoops. Oh, well, we'll cut 9 soon, too. We're looking forward to trying out train travel. It really depends on what the train is. I think Amtrak is fine. But if you're expecting meals though, that's different. Not every train will have a meal attached to it. It keeps throwing away extra parts. It hurts my soul. Because I know what pose I'm gonna put them in. Right? He's only gonna be in one pose on my desk. He's gonna be dual wielding the axe. I don't plan to have any other pose going on for him. But also, his hands are just... It's not transferable. It's really only for him. Did you throw out as much as one hand of this kit, you're going to have to write new laws to make it what I do to you illegal? I'm sorry! How about you hold my hands? How about you do that? You store it for me, and you'll see that I'll never ask you for it. But you know that I never threw out the hands because it's now in your possession. Hi, animations! Yes, it's a new Jueri stream. We should exchange our intro lines to each other some days. How does your intro line go again? Something, something, something. Fashion Dolly. Hey, welcome, Adamant. Welcome, welcome. I only hold your hand, you wash it first. I hate this guy. I don't like this guy. He gotta deflect it in the worst way possible. Not even like a cute way, it's a very disgusting way. Oh, you gotta wash your hand first. Okay! It's horrible. You can call me bald, you can call me short, but don't call me like unhygienic, because I am. Okay, so this one should have another piece here. Ridden, they always ask to collab with you. I gotta figure out a collab stream. Could we just do a Kamen Rider? Should we just do a fashion review of Kamen Rider actors? I think it'd be fun just to do a one-off stream just for Kamen Rider because I know nothing about it. Ridden knows nothing about it, but you guys know so much about Kamen Rider. I hate you too, affectionately. Yeah, same. I can be Rizful, it's just not the kind of Riz that happens on command. The ones that happen on command are kind of cringe. Did you fall for heaven or did you do it with your eyes closed? Toku? You want to do Toku content? You buy the expensive that's not- no, I can't learn Toku through just buying the MG like that. Because you're unhygienic, I didn't think that until you declared it. Whoa! He said I didn't wash my hands. It's not true. I told one of my coworkers about you a couple days ago. They also like Gundam. Whoa! Hola! Hola, Renen's coworker. I know tons about Kamen Rider up to a point. Wait, so if I were to do a fashion review of Kamen Rider, do I do it on the suit or the actor? I feel like I'd be superficial if I don't do the suit, right? The thing is, because I don't know too much about Kamen Rider, it becomes this issue where I may get crucified for this, but it's the exact same way when I first started with Gundam. Everything looks the same. And so I kind of have to really hone in on what makes it different from each Kamen Rider suit. I don't know how to go about it. The Showa Riders, their fashion looks crazy. Okay. So I have to plan for this then. It's not a thing that's gonna happen right now, but we can probably have you guys submit some Kamen Rider characters. I think that's easier. Fashion review. Yeah, we're gonna get a fashion review for the comments. The suits are more interesting than street clothing. No! Have you seen that one guy? He's just like a K-pop star. Yeah, wait, let me see. Kamen Rider, be shonen. Where is it? I don't know what to look for because I just saw it in passing. Zing Z, is it Z Z? How do you say it? That's ZEZTZ. I think it's that one with the hot guys and. Yeah, there he is. Oh, so I remember this series from a little bit. Here, right here. Oh, sorry, that's so big. Take up too much screen. ZZ. Yeah, I watched Kamen Rider for him because on YouTube they have like a 24/7 channel, and I watched a bit of it because of this guy. Oh, it's so fascinating because you know, growing up I watched Power Rangers, and there's like a sort of acting that's very different for Power Ranger, where they're meant to act like they're cool, right? But the acting in Kamen Rider ZZ was more like suave. You know what I mean? Instead of like trying to add force to their movements for Power Rangers, I felt like when I was watching Kamen Rider, they're doing like a little flair as they're doing different moves or different punches and stuff. There's like certain beauty to it. Is that weird to say? Showy mama, who? Yo, Renan, these Kamen Riders actors, they put some hot guys in so that the moms who are watching it with their kids can also appreciate it too. It's crazy out here. They don't do it as a Power Ranger that much. They do a little bit, but not as much to the extent that they do for their guy. You don't know who it is? Algorithm recommended me this stream, and first thing I hear is Kamen Rider. Yeah, I think I like the stream. I will say, welcome in, welcome, Dark Bakuta. I mostly do Gunpla content and sometimes mechas in general, but I was just touching upon Kamen Rider because some time ago there's a 24/7 channel that I came across, and so I was just talking about my experience just a little bit about it. I don't know too much about it, but I would love to get into Toku shows if I can. I'm too young to notice, man. Street review would just be a few hours Jueri, but would just be hilarious. Oh wait, so chill out. Don't call me out like that. He's the newest writer. It's one of the better seasons in Reiwa. Okay, so how do I look for more actors like him? What terms do I need to search for? You know, I like full stop. I'm a Taurus right now, which I'm okay with because it's just true. So if I'm thirsting over your MC like this and I'm not appreciating the suit, then you can call me Taurus. I don't care. If you don't stop to see how and appreciate how handsome this guy is, I think you need to get your eyes checked out. Also building ZZ Verka while watching this. Nice. Verka build is always welcomed. Let me see. What other words can I find the term for? Oh, you know, there was this clip for I think Kamen Rider where there was like this girl who was into like the Pink Ranger or Yellow Ranger, and she's like, I think she confessed to their. Wait, why am I saying Ranger? Maybe it's Power Ranger. Maybe it's not Kamen Rider. I don't remember exactly. But she confessed to one of the female cast, and she was like, "You can't like me," blah blah blah. And she left away. She kind of turned it down, kind of a cool way, right? Really cool. I don't know. It's just cool. Ultraman kit. I don't know too much about Ultraman. Ultraman, I know it's like a pretty old franchise, but hasn't really reached me in the same way quite yet. We should make you a Kamen Rider suit. That's hard. Because I feel like there's a design philosophy I haven't really grasped with Kamen Rider yet. It's basically on bugs and stuff, which is what my general impression is. But outside of that, it'd be kind of typical. Ultraman is ancient, but it has so much revivals and stuff too. Okay, let me just type in Kamen Rider and see what the most common result is. What is the best 3-year run of the Kamen Rider series? 3 years run for your series? It's cool. God, yo, we gotta have a dedicated stream for this. I just don't know where to start because there's just such a long history of the Bugmans. It really is. Look how snazzy this looks. Look how snazzy this looks here. Whaaaa! Oh my god. They have such good coloration on the suits himself too. Not all of them are bug related. He always calls it Bugman though, so I assume. Do they have a no, they do have a rabbit themed one. I remember they had it. Like a guy with a nice leather shoulder holster for the guns. He didn't even have guns in his holster. It was just a fashion statement. Yeah, I got some same figure on my shelf. Which one? KR is like a solid decade younger than Ultra. Ultra is really old, I know for sure. They call karate Bugman because their older shoulder eras are all based on bugs. Oh, so what are these then? I guess bottom left be like Fox, maybe. Top left? I don't know. Oh, anyways, they're kinda cool. Makes me really appreciate it. Man, we should just watch them because the action sequence are really thought out for the series, I feel. But I think that's always a charm point of this genre. Having such cool like choreography, fight choreography that's like children friendly. It's really neat. Oh man, okay. I have to figure that out later. Eats his bottom left. Let's see. Oh, okay, okay. It's a nice design. His shoulder pads looks really good on him. The one on the bottom middle kind of looks like a he's just there. He doesn't have the imposing aura of all the others, but I think there's a you know you can appreciate that a little bit. Not every character has to stand out in his own all the time. Bottom middle is just a regular dude. His homemade suit or something. Thank you for subscribing to Makuda. Actually, there's a fair amount of people with the Makuda name. Kamen Rider build main form is called Rabbitink. I did read that. Is it for the one person or is it everyone that uses the term Rabbitink? Clean? Yeah. It's really good. I like the one on the bottom left because it has like a fox motif I really like. Or like the JP shrine mask. We'll have to put this aside. I will say I think fans of the series have such a fun time. It's just like Gundam where you have like a long history of content to catch up on. And so it's just like a fun discovery every time you go through the series. I kind of want to work backwards from KR. Favorites the bottom ones too. I began with Bionicles, which is where the names came from. Is what led me to Gunpla. Ah, okay. Yeah. There's a lot of crossover with people who are into Gundams, into mechs, into Tokusatsu, and a little bit Bionicles. We have a couple of Bionicle enjoyers in here. That was a pretty rad show. I wish I had more time to watch it as adults, but I remember seeing it on TV in passing. Did I cut off that piece yet? I don't think I did. I got so distracted. What time is it? 9? I think we should be good on time. I'm trying to make sure I have time to finish my assignments. They're due at midnight. What's it? D again. D. Which one is D? Ah! This little thingy came off the runner. Luckily it's clean though. Look at that, no scuff marks. It's just this is the only kit I experienced where the parts fall off by themselves. It's kind of nice because it doesn't leave a nub mark, but again it's a little bit troublesome because it's not properly labeled in the runner if I go find it. So you know what I need to do? I need to find like a Kamen Rider. Oh, you know, Sailor's into Kamen Rider. He could probably get me into it, but he would have to make a PowerPoint for me to understand, I feel. Maybe. I need someone who's like into making PowerPoints to sit me down and teach me. 01's a grasshopper. Saber is the dragon story book. Oh, and he's Shogu? Nerd? I'm kidding. Zero candy. That makes sense. I was thinking at the bottom right kind of look a bit more... how do you say this? Looks like it has finesse. Yo, what the heck? Hi, welcome, John. Margie Shining just came. Let's go. Let's go! It's always fun getting those orders into the house. No scuff mark. Hey, hey, hey! There is no scuff mark. I will not drop it. Dropping a piece. I have carpet, by the way. I have the advantage on my end. Where carpet doesn't leave any marks. Hi, Nexus. Each Kamen Rider season standalone, a lot of them do tend to have karate bugmen, but there are a few notable writers or different motifs. What should I type in to... Can I type in Kamen Rider Bunny and see like the bunny motifs? Is that a thing? I think I can. Let me get this piece in before I yap too much and I'm no longer putting progress into it. I put all these heat parts in. So I should put this parts into this now. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Because you don't think it fits, but it does fit somehow. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I should put the leg in. There we go. Whoa. Look at that. I don't know how many times I've done rabbit outside rabbit tank. Only build has a bunny motif. Let's just see. The one I saw was build actually. I've seen build in passing, but I don't really like the toothpaste. It looks like a Tide Pod. I'm sorry. I know he has a bunny motif, but I see him in passing. The only thing I care about is the color scheme, and it's just like a in passing like toothpaste. Are the only one available for streaming legally? Which one? Right now, Kamen Rider Original, Kuga Ryuku 01 Geese Setsi and soon Kabuto Ajita are legally streamed. That's hard. Okay, let me ask you then. How do I ask this? Is there a G Gundam equivalent to the franchise? Like there's like a whole string of Kamen Rider series, but then there's one that sticks out for being extremely experimental, extremely different. That's what I'm curious about. Don't slander the split armor. I will slander it, because it is. Biki? I heard that the sadder a Kamen Rider series is, the more their eyes have tear marks in the corner of the helmets. Whoa! Hi Dingus! It's 3 in the morning, I'm watching this. Should I go to bed? Yes, go to bed. Go to bed! You can catch my streams, but maybe not at this hour. Unfortunately, I stream at this hour though, so... If your insomnia will let you stay up this late, then feel free. Free to hop in. We're nerds around here. Build has this rabbit form, aka full red rabbit. Okay, it's all red. Build rabbit. Hibiki? Okay. Is that the anime or is that different? I'll look at it later. Oh! Oh, I like this one. I like the rabbit. This one works because I feel like the general shape of it is a lot more stronger. The silhouette's a lot stronger, so it's very memorable. That's what I appreciate in the design. Let's see. Right there. Yeah. I think this is a figurine too. I didn't think about that, but it's like an action figure at that point. Alright, put this away. Cape's always a good choice. He's music theme. He beats his enemies to death with drumsticks. Whoa! That's cool. Tokusatsu World official YouTube channel has the first episode both of the Hasten era Kamen Rider. Do you want to check them out like that? I would. Just the time restraint for me. There's so much I need to catch up on in media. It's so hard to keep track of everything. What do I become? Like, a mecha channel, but then I want some Bloom cover Kamen Rider. Kind of fun. So this is what I thought about Kamen Rider as someone who never watched Kamen Rider before. It never occurred to me to look for official Kamen Rider releases. It was a High Seas exclusive back when I was watching. I remember watching the Gaim Final Live in MSF, a massively sketchy site that lets you watch JP TV live. Interesting. Build is the only rabbit-themed Kamen Rider? Fair. Fair. I don't expect too much representation in media, you know, as a moon bunny. Okay, we gotta get this leg sealed up. SH figure artists exists practically just to make really good Kamen Rider figures. The fact they make anything else is practically a plus at this point. I see. I don't have a lot of experience buying figures. I only bought one figure recently. My first ever girl pla. We shall see. Shall see how that goes. Have you heard of Batman in Kamen Rider? No? It sounds like a copyright infringement waiting to happen. I'm gonna have the stream notes open just to see if you guys drop anything on my other monitor. Just in case. How should I plan for a KR introduction stream? Because I feel like we should just pull up some design and try to guess what they do, maybe? Based on their design? I think it'd be kind of fun. So, the way I see it is that I bring on Brennan, for example, or Sailay, because he's super KR pilled. And what we can do is split the stream into two. First half is like a fashion review a little bit, design talk points. Second half is probably guessing what their power is based on design. If their design is really good, they should be able to make that obvious, right? Guessing the motif and stuff. Oh, you know, I forgot to say this. I don't know if this is important information or not, but I did watch a little bit of Kamen Rider on 4Kids because back in the day they had, you know, Dinosaur King, Yu-Gi-Oh and all that, but they did have, I think it was either 4Kids or Disney Channel or something. They had Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, and the only thing I remember was this like main character. He rode a motorcycle and he transformed into this guy when he's in the mirror or something. He's fighting in this mirror. Might have been just the one episode where he fights inside a mirror with these monsters and stuff. Dragon Knight, yeah. Let me look it up. Let me look up. Maybe I can't remember it because it's so long. That's the only reason I know about the franchise. And that's not even the real Kamen Rider either. Hey, it wasn't that bad. They even had like a DS game too. Oh. Oh. I thought he was handsome, but my memory was like playing tricks on me. Well, no. I mean, his suit wasn't that bad though. His suit was not that bad. In my mind, I was thinking, oh, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, this is kind of like Power Rangers, but not Power Rangers. Can you do that? This is what it was, right? He looks exactly like what you imagined the early 2010s being like. Dragon Knight was a pretty good adaptation. Interesting. Ryuki got adapted into Dragon Knight. The adaptation that was better than Saba's adaptation. I mean... Okay, well, okay, let's see his suit a little bit here. I think this is the suit, no? Kamen Rider Dragon Knight Rider. It's like okay. Hey, they make it look so cool in these posters. I can't deny it. He looks better with the mask on. Does that mean to say? I don't think it's mean to say. Here. Right? Is that right? It looks like the suit that I see on here. Wow. I only watched like a couple episodes of it. I don't remember exactly. Kid, did you have questionable taste in men? No, I didn't have questionable taste. I didn't have any taste in men. I was into 2D anime, guys. He also has a Japanese dub. Why would it? That'd be interesting. Does not help the Gozi yogurt has a unfortunate actress controversy. It was, yeah, I saw that too. Knight is behind him. Knight is the Batman one. Wait, what about the guy in the front? Is that not the guy? This is hella confusing. There's actually a big Figma subline for Dragon Knight. I see. I would be a terribly fake fan if I started with the Dragon Knight series, I feel. That's fun peruse. As it stands though, as I look at these designs, they don't really stick to me. At least not this moment, just because there's a lot of information on the get-go. Oops, up or down. Legs done. Some slight scuffs. Maybe I can sand it down, that could help out. Last human alive, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Make this seam line invisible. If not invisible, remove the scuff marks. Oh yeah, it works. It works better on the lighter colored stuff. Wow, on the front and back. Damn. Did I go too silly on it? What did I just read? Can you say that? What did I read from that cat? You guys can read that. GSC was able to snatch up the license since it was technically not part of KR, and they milked as hard as they could. Hi, I'm new. Welcome in, pleading. Welcome, welcome. We were briefly discussing Kamen Rider while we were building the Getter arc. Totally different conversation. Similar spirit of nerdiness, I think. Welcome in. Currently, I need to build the kneecap. I'm building the legs because I pretty much finished the body itself. Just needs a couple of parts. He's so close to being done! Look at that handsome boy. One leg right now. He'll be there. Oh right, because they go on like 3-year cycles, right? 3-year run cycle for a Kamen Rider. Or something like that. Glass files are working surprisingly well. I thought they would wear down over time. That's what I assume. But glass surprisingly does not shave down. If you realize. This is a new kit I've seen. And hello, welcome Nezzy. No, it's annual? Oh, really? Okay. They have the budget to make new season every year? I shouldn't be so surprised because Gundam has some similar runtimes. Unlike why is Doctor Who getting slandered in chat? I don't really watch Doctor Who. I think you have some bitter resentment for Doctor Who doing that. Nezzy, what the name? Your name has Gundam in this. That means you build, right? Wait, is there a Silver the Sky Dragon in Bandai? Where's that from? Bye! There are Kamen Rider series that are commonly recommended to start with, and Ryuki's one of those. But we Rider fans just want more people to become fans. Okay. Okay, I'll put it on the list for myself. I'll put it on like my list for the channel. My growing list of things to do right now is really big. Okay, Kamen Rider. I hate to use the term react. I guess it kind of is. Kamen Rider learning stream. I have to debate whether or not I wanted to do more like a educational based one or doing like a fashion review one. Yu-Gi-Oh? Yo, do I have a VTuber for you? Did you all make a PowerPoint if you decide to watch Kamen Rider? Okay, wait, you're making the content for me. I like that. Okay, I will... Don't make the... Let me ask you, if you want to make the PowerPoint for the stream, let me try to think. How do you plan to go about it? Are you gonna talk about each individual series? Or are you gonna talk about the history of Kamen Rider? Are you just gonna single out a couple of you? Like, how do you plan to do that for stream? It's from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I do build Gunpla and got the core Gundam Earthy Dragon. Interesting. Hi Jerry, how go stream? Hello Zero. Hello. It's going well. Got sidetracked super hard talking about Tokusatsu. So we're here. We're almost on the legs. Did I put the right side of the leg? This is the left side. Okay, this is the left leg. Oh wait, I'm pretty much done. I just need to get some work done. Okay. Nova? Oh, I was thinking about a different YouTuber because Oomphy. He's Oomphy. there's a new new VTuber that plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And reacts to Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys should check him out. You know, if you guys are into Yu-Gi-Oh! I was like really surprised about how funny this guy is. So entertaining. You just look him up on YouTube as Pepper Wentz YGO. Crazy guy. Only 1,000 subscribers. Might be detailed since I have to start from Showa era to Reiwa. Okay, if you do plan to do it, it's gonna be a little bit difficult, right? Because... No, I don't think it's too difficult. You'd have to put the notes, the information in the notes, and I have to read it, I think. I think it's doable. It's okay, we're not gonna crucify you for saying the wrong thing here. Mistakes happen. We don't crucify people for wrong information. Actually, it's not dragon. Yeah. There's actually two others, or one other one. Rosemi. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Rosemi graduated, but she was a YGO YouTuber technically. I kind of love how basically 90% of Japanese media creators from the last 40 years were massively influenced by Ultraman, and yet like 0 views have even heard of it. How did I hear about Ultraman? I think, for me, Ultraman only came to me in passing through memes. But there's some really cool parts, clips I've seen of Ultraman that's in black and white before. I just appreciate that era of media because that's when they didn't know whether or not something would work, so they had to make things work within means. It's really cool. Wait, is that it? That's all I need to do? Man, this guy's all legs. I didn't realize it. Huang, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Wait, what? Oh, no, I forgot. Next page is the chest unit, but I remember I built this because you're supposed to build the head, and then you're supposed to build the arm, and then you build the legs, and then you build a chest to put everything together. But I didn't like that order, so I rejected it because I want to see things come together. You ever played an Armor Core game? I have not. I don't know if my PC can handle it, and also stream too. This is the backpack. Oh, I guess we should almost finish this. I think I'll save this for next week because I don't have too much time. I'm like Cinderella here, except she's a nerd, and I have assignments due midnight. But next week we can also get to the backpack. We'll have the backpack done, and then we'll also have the base, the display base, which is really nice of them. The display base is red. It's the red one. It's red and clear. I love it when they bring the base into your kit for free. I do action poses for my model kits on the shelf, which looks nice, but it kind of looks the same if everyone is doing action pose on the shelf. But when they are in the air, lifted up like this, it makes it for a very nice action pose. I'll have what series and what area, a summary of the series, and design motifs, and some world backstory. Okay, Nishoku. You'll do that, and let me know if you do finish it. You're not obligated to finish that PowerPoint, by the way, because that takes a long time. Don't worry about the way it looks, just put the information on there. You can just slap an image and have me guess what's on there. If you feel like it, you know, you don't have to do it again because it takes like a long time just to get PowerPoint rolling. The only thing I know about Ultraman is the crucifixion thing. We need an Ultraman PowerPoint too, to be honest, because I think that's like a whole history there. Battle shot. Oh my god, my brain misread battle shot. It was actually thinking a different word when I read that. This one should have the cutter and then tomahawk. Oh damn, actually. So next week we'll try to finish it up with the tomahawk, the backpack, and also the stand. I think it should be done. I want something akin to this maybe. And that's it. Jueri-san! Ohayo gozaimasu! Ohayo! Welcome, welcome, Takusugi-san. Oh, almost done. Almost done. A review what we did. Thank you, Andrew, for subscribing. We have both legs done. 2 hours. Which is crazy because it doesn't normally take that long for me to build. Okay. I normally build faster off stream, but on stream it does take a while. Looks good, tiny head. The legs super long. It's really flat. I didn't realize that. I say that because I didn't realize they put so much into his calves horizontally as opposed to like back here. It looks good. What, the hole in the back? I think it's gonna be covered up, so it should be fine. Linux, welcome in. Hello Jueri, have you heard of the Miami Heats? Mash-up between... I have... That sounds super niche. I'm sorry, I've not heard of it. Armor Core for answer is the best one in my opinion. Like wait, what's the question? I wonder if you build Core Gundam or High Grade Legend Gundam. Neither yet. The way I see it, Nishoku, is that you can kind of keep it like a blurb, and then I think the chat can fill in on the rest of it. Is what I think will happen for it. No ass on this man. Yo. To be fair, there's no reason for him to work on his butt. Okay, he's a fighter who needs to put all the power into his legs because he's gonna be dashing into his enemy. Oh man, was I that rough with it? I can try. Shaving it down. I did shave down a little bit of this, but this kind of plastic makes it difficult because the discoloration is very obvious if you're not careful with it. Use putty to give him cake? Man, that's... Listen, Chuni. That sounds like one step removed from being a gooner. I'm sorry. That's like saying, oh, you know, you should swap the chest plate on the Nobel Gundam for the boobs or something. You know, that's a little crazy. I'm not going that far to put some cake on this just because he doesn't have any. I think I... Did I? Oh, no, it slid on its own. That's gonna happen, probably. Hey, he's mostly complete. I'm missing his backpack, weapon, and the stand, so we'll try to finish that for next week's stream instead. Dang. He looks so cool, but my camera doesn't capture how cool he looks when he's standing. Ah, no top-down view for this one. Also, Getter Arc English dub is freaking hilarious. Takuma's potty mouth. Potty mouth is absolutely appropriate for the series. Oh, I didn't think about watching it in dub. I didn't know there was a dub for it because it's such a niche show, no? Would you build Lunover's take on the Barbados? Interesting. I tend to build more of the official kits. I rarely ever build like third parties. Ooh. That's not the kit. Don't blame the kit for the connection. That's on me. It's not that bad usually. Legs. I think his legs are bigger than his body. Yeah, that's crazy. You see this kind of proportion on female webtoon characters, but for now you'll see on him. You guys are having a blast on the button. You guys didn't know there was a reaction button bar? I thought about this. I thought about putting the reaction bar for build streams just for you guys to have something to do. Maybe. Can you see it? I think you're gonna be let me see. I could also move this here. Maybe it's really distracting, you know. Let me see if I can put it in the middle. I have to close out the bottom. Nice. Nice. Give me a second. Fit center to screen, center horizontally. There. I can show you later from a channel from a guy who loves to do that sort of customizing. I'm good. I don't really like to modify the bodies on my builds that much. Sorry. Are y'all talking about no cake? I want to see the getter shine. I think they didn't have to be so one-on-one with the design. You know, it's okay to give a little cake to your kids. The fans will not notice that you exaggerated the backside. It's all good. Look, all the buldaries. I don't want to distract you too much though. This I found this really cool tool that's from a Japanese coder. They call it reaction tank. I don't know where to put it because if there's like hella distracting, I feel. So there's if I stream shorts as well, you can see it here probably. But if you see here, that's okay. Which react relates equates to the bald bunny? You'll have to figure it out yourself. Well, it looks like you already figured it out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Wait, let me show you this tool real quick here. This thing. Let me see. It actually has a couple of different designs. So there is I can do give me a second. I can do this design, the little actual tank, so you can see like the numbers and stuff. But I feel it's really distracting if it was that big. I would have to put it really small, I think, like this or something. I haven't figured out the setup for these things yet. Look at those mini ball Jerry's. Oh my gosh, I was going ham on it. Hi, welcome. Then there's also the. This one looks like a much more utilitarian kind of design. Not as fun. There's also the heart design. I don't think that one's I would put on screen. Almost done. Okay, level 17. There's also the bar like this. But I think the one I use the most is just the horizontal bar. That's it. There's other options, you guys. There's other emotes that comes out besides the bald one. You decided to. It's gonna work, and we're gonna be shocked. If I'm doing what I said, I'm gonna have 50 different camera series I have to work on. Just you can pick out your favorite too. I think just picking out like a single out the famous one would be fine as well. Dang, I should have told you guys about the bar earlier. This has been here the entire stream and no one has pressed anything. That's how little we used to react on this channel. But feel free to use it next week on the next build stream just because I wanna experiment more to see whether or not YouTube takes into account the react emote for live stream, which I don't think they do. Oh, who knows? They might. Oh, this has a number on it. What show is this guy from? He is from... He's from GETTER. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised because the animation, at least the recent animation for this franchise is from 2022, I think. It has really good quality and I really love the opening. I guess I need opening so you can hear it. YouTube. What happened when we hit level 99? It goes to 100 after? Sorry. Not very interesting answer, is it? We could probably put something as a goal, but I haven't figured it out yet. Intended to get this kit? It's very clean. Like, for a niche kit, I think it's a very clean one too. I didn't have any issue with the build at all. It's very easy and well proportioned. Here's the opening. Radio? Why does it has the... Oh, it's the electric guitar shred. It gives you that vibe. Makes me happy. Watch it. Go watch it. It's fun. Cool. Luckily, it seems some stores are doing an Easter sale this week, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. I think I got this for $39.99. So this kit I found to be in the $40 to $50 range, 50 on the high end. So that's the range to work for this kit. Because it's a very rare kit, by the way. So it's gonna take a bit to find sometimes. Looks fantastic. Yeah! Hi, Kermit! Hello, hello. Alright, gonna wrap up the stream here. We'll finish this in its entirety next week and hopefully get it posed and everything for the shelf. I don't think this needs any panel lining from the looks of it. Let me just evaluate it real quick. It feels like the separation on it is already perfect. You can see the stickers coming out already. I'm not a huge fan of the stickers on the shoulder pads. But I guess you could do panel lining on the white part, but I wouldn't know. Would you panel line like the legs down here? It looks fine to me. I guess you could do a little panel lining here, but I think the separation is already strong enough that it doesn't need any extra detail to come out of it. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for stopping by. It's a very fun set of streams back. I appreciate it a lot. Every time I go on 2-week break, something incredible happens on the channel. I don't even know. Pretty cool. They're doing some crazy Power Ranger stuff. Huh. You got it for 60 at your local Gunpla shop. That's your local Gunpla shop though. That's like, you gotta support your locals. Also, to any new viewers, feel free to like and subscribe to Jueri. Feel free to join us in the Mochi Factory Discord. Yeah. Show, can you drop off the Discord link? If you want to make sure you catch up on the streams, I stream every week around 6:30 PM EST, which is what, 10:30 UTC, 10:30 PM UTC. Yeah, we just chat about all the cool nerd stuff on this channel. You can't trust YouTube subscription to make it known that I'm streaming sometimes, so having the role will help a lot. Okay, guys, that's good enough. That's good enough, guys. That is crazy. Enough bald baldery, please. I'm good. That's lucky we don't have the Gunpla shop here. Yeah, it's still pretty niche, but it's, if you can get one near you, it's awesome. Oh, thank you so much for the Mempa. Oh, the U's and the U and Y is messing up my reading on this. Kyurishi. Alright. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed Emotes. Okay. See you guys next week. We'll pick it back up on Friday. Haven't really planned. I might pick back up Super Robot Wars Y just to kind of ease into streaming again. I took a long break from the game because the Witch from Mercury arc was so long. There's part 1 and a part 2, and Ariel... Oh, what is it? Stiletto is always like, ooh, take 1 step, you don't learn anything, take 2 steps, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. It was fun, it's just too long, so I got a little bit burnt out from playing that. Yes, we'll return the SRWY streams. And so yeah, okay. See you guys! Bye-bye! Bye!